Już? No dobra. To będzie siedzący odcinek. Witajcie moi kochani w kolejnym odcinku. Jo, te drzwi zaraz same stamtąd wylecą. No drzwi nam się rozszczelniły, musimy je poprawić, bo z futryny wypadają. Nieistotne. Witajcie moi drodzy w kolejnym odcinku. W dzisiejszym materiale zaczniemy sobie od rozdania naszych boksów. Z racji tego, że pod ostatnim odcinkiem zorganizowałem dla Was, myślę, że dosyć fajną zabawę, pod którą miało znaleźć się co najmniej 500 łapek w górę, a jest 643, no to zaczynamy rozdanie. Mieliście napisać, dlaczego właśnie Wy macie otrzymać zestaw do oklejania bezbarwną folią ochronną i z komentarzy, które pisaliście, wybierzemy 3. Wybierzemy, nie wylosujemy, ponieważ tylko tak będzie to rozdanie legalne. Więc żeby nie było, że ja tutaj oszukuję, to zaraz sobie podejdę tutaj do trójki chłopaków i oni sobie wybiorą komentarze. Halo? No? Dobra, no już idę. No hej. Słuchajcie, chwilę musimy poczekać z losowaniem, bo przyjechał do nas główny gość dzisiejszego odcinka, także chodźmy się przywitać. Słuchajcie, dzisiaj w odcinku przygotowałem dla Was coś, czego no, w Polsce, tak mi się wydaje, że jeszcze nie było, ponieważ chciałem Wam przedstawić pewną osobę. Chciałem Wam przedstawić George'a. Hej.
Nice to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
George nie mówi w języku polskim, więc część musicie sobie wytłumaczyć. Natomiast chciałem Wam przedstawić George'a, ponieważ on jest kotem, jeżeli chodzi o oklejanie takie światowe i głównie pracuje na marce teckwrap. I dzisiaj my mamy szkolenie takie nasze wewnątrzfirmowe, w sumie szkolenie, doszkolenie się z różnego rodzaju materiałów, a Wy będziecie mogli być świadkiem tego szkolenia. Także mam nadzieję, że też część rzeczy weźmiecie do siebie, że czegoś się wspólnie nauczymy i chyba możemy zaczynać ze szkoleniem. W dalszej części odcinka też krótki wywiad z George'em, więc też fajne historie Wam poopowiada takie ze świata wrappingu, co w trawie piszczy i co tam ciekawego na tym świecie słychać i porozmawiamy też sobie trochę o pieniądzach, jakie można wziąć za oklejanie na świecie. Także my tutaj się szykujemy, jest nasze autko szkoleniowe. Dobra, od czego zaczynamy? Zaczniemy sobie od podstaw po prostu oklejania folią teckwrap.
So I'm George. I'm the trainer of teckwrap for over 4 years now. I've been wrapping for more than 10 years and doing classes all over Europe where people ask for it, and then I came here to explain a little bit more of our vinyl. Also distributor of teckwrap in UK and Spain, and I'm reselling this vinyl, so I know quite a lot about it, so we're going to explain you today a little bit more in depth of each material.
My już sobie wcześniej też z George'em porozmawialiśmy, pokazał mi swoje realizacje, jak okleja, co okleja i też bardzo dużo realizacji zrobił folią neochrom, która jest no, bardzo trudnym materiałem i te rzeczy, co mi pokazał, jakie elementy klei z jednego kawałka, no to jest naprawdę szok, więc też duża wartość dla nas i dziękuję George, że do nas przyjechałeś. Mam nadzieję, że odcinek Wam się spodoba, także zapraszam do oglądania.
I just wanted to do a test, so it doesn't really happen unless you just do this. Then when you reapply it, you're gonna have it.
Yes, you see.
You see it, yeah? So it will go away eventually if you heat it up. It will go slightly better, but to prevent this from happening, we use this tag reducer. So if you apply the tag reducer, just so I can run a test. What it was?
I think
can I have this
here? Yes.
Yeah. Just so you know, we do it on the microfiber, and we just spread it out a little bit, make it like it looks cloudy.
It's matte.
Yes, and you let it dry for a bit. We do this, say like if you want to do the hood, but not into the recess, so all the edges.
Not here,
So
not here.
we're designing the tag reducer to be like a gel. So we want it thick. We're gonna have an application pad, so you choose where to apply it and where not to apply. So obviously you don't want it into here, you don't want it on the edges. Obviously the best is to reassure like you've done it okay. You can take a microfiber and just wipe the edges at the end, make sure you don't have any of the tag reducer. So when it dries, then let's just grab another piece so you can see the difference between this, and I'll just cut. So you see, it doesn't stick. So when you squeeze it, you see, it doesn't kill the lines anymore. So in this way, you don't
Yes,
get the
it's
lines.
flat.
It's totally flat. So the difference between having a tack reducer is the lines.
Okej. Okej.
So it's very easy to reapply.
Szybkie tłumaczenie. Folia teckwrap potrzebuje środka do obniżenia adhezji. To, co już mówiłem na kanale.
So if we put this here, you can see the tack is different.
Natomiast George używa najczęściej szamponu Johnson's Baby po prostu do płaskich powierzchni, nie do przetłoczeń, nie do krawędzi. I w momencie, kiedy macie środek do obniżenia adhezji kleju, to nie powstają takie linie adhezyjne, glue-line'y po prostu, które powstaną w momencie, kiedy nie dacie tego środka do obniżenia adhezji kleju.
Like a fool fight. You been working all day, load it up in 2 nights. Do more, do more, do more, do more. What tell her? And she gon' work that round. I'ma mess around and drown when she drop that down. No more phone me blowing up, I like not right now. Oh, I swear that she in next the way she work that mouth. Whoa, automatic cause she move, she be cousin static. I be straight up like an addict, might become an addict. Now I gotta have it, had enough with all the moves, yeah, move here. Ooh, let me grab it now, I'm on 1 year. Now I'm not done yet. Total way right here. I'll be back one sec. This is just time out. This is not no way. Go and grab that friend. And you know what's next. Stay. You been rockin' with it all-star, baby. And I know you coming early like a five-star, baby. Packing out the seat, this ain't no hostile, baby. And they know me in the city like a mob star. I tell her get low. Gon' rock with me. You gon' mess around now and get a shopping spree. I'm now in your possession like apostrophe. Oh, enough with all the talking. I just told her say less and do more. Do more. Do more. More, I tell her do more, do more.
Okay, but the important thing is the order, because I've seen people, they start pushing it down from here on the flat here, and then it comes and it takes the vinyl into the angle. Okay. Yes, so then you have too much amount of vinyl, and the only way to get rid of it is hit and stretch this way. So that's the mistake. Yes. So big, yeah. Big mistake. So even when you do a hood, it's still the order. You do the corner, 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 and then you stick the rest. So this is the mistake they're doing it. They stick the flat, and then they take the material to the corner, having too much amount of vinyl, and then obviously the only solution is hit and stretch down. Stretch down, that's the problem. You try to make a centimeter, make it 2. That's 100% stretch. Any vinyl can handle, teckwrap can handle up to 30% stretch with no issue.
How much?
30%.
Okay.
So it's a lot. For a calendar vinyl, it's quite a lot. Without losing color. I've been testing it out many times, especially when you're doing the interior, it's a lot of stretch. So we can handle up to 30% stretch without no issue. But you can't do 50. So what people do wrong is like, they grab the corner here, and from 1 centimeter they make 2. So you can't realize on the moment you're actually overstretching that much. You can't feel it, you know. So this is the problem. They're doing it, and then they start saying, "Oh, the vinyl is lifting from here, lifting from there." It's just the wrong technique. If you do the right technique, like literally 0 issues, because this is a common problem. Peeling from here is not gonna start peeling.
Okay. Here you can shrink too and
yes.
Make like this?
Yes. So again, we need to lift up to the front. The first edge, we heat, we wait, we relax. We need to.
Here the lift up?
Yes, I will make it after. First, I want to just drop this in. Okay, then you make it. Then you can push this in this side.
I remember, I don't forget, bitch, I'm everywhere in town. Think about the ways to get my bread up. Tryna see the chain we was up. I got no resentment, no vendetta. Yeah, she told me up because I let her. Bet I eat that that ball like it's a setup. Pussy dripping down on new stilettos. I don't want the silence. I've been overseas looking honest. They looking at me choosing violence. Yeah, keep it on the low. You know that's the code. Okay, baby, that's the code. You already know. Got a bad bitch from the 90210. Stacking all these anthems and I'm only 24. I'ma make them dance, yeah, cashing my advance, yeah. I hate all that fake shit on the surface in my soul, yeah. I can feel my heart be racing, I'm just trying to cope. You know that I'm faded when I really do the most, yeah. Bitch, you got me jaded if I turn into a ghost. Everybody talking like they made it to the top, yeah. Knowing when I get there, they just wanna be like me. You'll be disappointed when you know I'll never stop, yeah. Thinking you should mind your business, turn around.
Warm up a big panel like this, you have less chances of changing the color. Yeah. If you just say like warm up 10 centimeters and you pull, you have more chances of fuck up. Okay, so one, pull, that's it. Okay, now you have to give, warm up this and here.
Okej.
But not like hot. But here is most important. If you,
Okay.
and here. Okay. That's it. I need to do this. Now is this. So same. More at the bottom is more important here. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we have to do it like slowly. It will take some time, so it's not straightforward. We need to spread.
Close this way and
Yeah, we need to spread the tension now. So that this way, this way. So here to this. A little bit here. Okay. Okay, so trying to spread the tension out. Just stay like this. Okay, good. Oh, we have to do it again. Okay, I think. Yeah, just warm me up.
you don't like make this in 2 pieces?
It's not about don't like. It's about trying in one. Is
Only for fun.
yeah, because we
Check your skills.
we do most of the times this kind of shit. Even like if we do it in normal vinyl.
Pierwsza osoba, do której leci box PPF. Słuchaj Błażej, jest 150 komentarzy. Na szybko przeleć i wybierz jakiś pierwszy, który tobie się tak rzucił w oczy, który najbardziej ci się podoba. Nie musi to być wylosowany, możesz nawet przeczytać go
Dobra,
sobie.
bo ja tak sobie przewinę i to, co się tutaj, na którym się zatrzyma, pewnie będzie ich kilka, to spośród tych któryś wybiorę. Gdybym wygrał, to bym miał wymówkę, aby iść do garażu, posiedzieć w spokoju i ciszy podczas zabezpieczenia lamp i uwolnić się z napierdzielania i słuchania mojej żony. Bardzo dobra robota.
Spoko, mega komentarz.
Myślę, że może to być
Mega
tak.
fajny komentarz, tutaj możecie go zobaczyć. Nick Krawcusydney, więc odezwij się do mnie na Instagramie, do Ciebie leci pierwszy boks. Kubuś, Ty jesteś pod ręką, proszę bardzo. 150 komentarzy, przeleć je sobie wszystkie, wybierz jakiś jeden komentarz, który Ci się najbardziej podoba i do tej osoby będzie leciał kolejny boks. Możesz przemielić w jedną, w drugą, jak tam chcesz.
Dobra, żeby było legalnie.
Jakiś pierwszy, który Ci się najbardziej podoba.
Może być ten.
Który z nich? No to czytaj.
Dobra, oklejania trzeba zacząć się uczyć nie tylko od oglądania filmów, ale trzeba poćwiczyć. Myślę, że taki starter da kopa do rozwijania swoich marzeń i pasji. Pozdrawiam.
Kolejny boksik leci do osoby z nickiem Michajędrzejak4796, także też się odzywaj na Instagrama i do Ciebie leci drugi boks.
Wciągnij ten kabel.
Czemu? To jest jego stróba, zostaw.
No dobra, no niech będzie.
Nie, bo będzie, że ja tutaj nie grzeję, chłopie.
Ja tak wiedziałem, ale ja idę
10
zaraz na
tysięcy
dwór.
wydałem miesięcznie na prąd, żeby tu kuźwa było 20 parę stopni, a ty w czapce,
I
w
dwie
bluzie,
bluzy, dwie.
w 2 bluzach. Kurwa. A
Nie,
ty
zero.
wagę robisz?
Co?
Będziesz się bił na fejmie, czy co? Dobra, Tiger. Przeleć sobie,
Dobra, będę
wybierz jakiś komentarz, który tobie się najbardziej podoba. Ja nie patrzę, nic nie sugeruję.
No dobra, to niech będzie ten. Chciałbym zgarnąć boksa, żeby spróbować swoich sił i zdobyć doświadczenie z PPF-em. Szkolenie z PPF było obejrzane, czyli...
Czyli na bieżąco.
bieżąco.
Kerk 2318. Także gratuluję, do Ciebie leci trzeci boks, odzywaj się do mnie na Instagramie, no i robimy wysyłeczkę. Słuchajcie, z mojej strony gratulacje dla wszystkich zwycięzców i widzę, że zabawa Wam się spodobała, także oglądajcie uważnie ten odcinek, ponieważ w trakcie tego odcinka robimy kolejne rozdanie. Dobra, dzisiaj z George'em, słuchajcie, mamy drugi dzień szkolenia. Wczoraj było tak luźno, pogadaliśmy sobie, bardzo dużo historii nam opowiedział i tak dalej. Dzisiaj zajmiemy się już takimi bardziej technicznymi sprawami i zrobimy sobie mały wywiadzik. Jeszcze nie wiem, czy będę zadawał pytania po angielsku, bo mój angielski jest na poziomie... Jak macie basic, to mój jest jeszcze 3 km tam niżej. Jakby sporo rozumiem, ale nie umiem się wypowiadać, nie jest to poprawnie gramatycznie, ale jakoś się z George'em dogaduję, więc jest całkiem sympatycznie, więc może pytania mu zadam też po angielsku. Będzie przynajmniej śmiesznie na tym kanale, jak będę kaleczył ten język. Dzisiaj przejdziemy sobie do kolejnego łatwego elementu, jakim jest błotnik przedni i chciałbym zobaczyć, jaką logikę George stosuje podczas narzucania folii i podczas wyraklowywania, w którą stronę ją naciąga, jak tak dalej, jak wyrabia narożniki, wszystkie krawędzie i też przejdziemy sobie do takich trudniejszych elementów, czyli błotnik, ale nie przedni, tylko tylny, razem z wnęką, bo tam też bardzo dużo pracy będzie. Jestem ciekaw, jak on właśnie tą folię rozkłada, jak wszystkie nadmiary rozkłada, jak ją wtłacza do środka, także myślę, że będzie całkiem spoko, także ja się zabieram za błotnik przedni.
It's either you start from there, but it depends what vinyl you're using. You can like just hook it like as you said inside here and just pull. But you see sometimes it's changing the color just a little bit. So then you have to do it other way around. You start
Okay.
from there and you just go this way. So what you can do is just if you tack it, say leave about
5-10 cm.
yeah. You can use if you want like the squeegee. What you can do is like I always put my fingertip here, so I don't overstretch.
Okay,
You know,
can
just,
you hit here? I make just like this. I mark where I have the corner.
yeah.
Here I can hit only here, and I put finger here and hook the corner.
Yeah,
around.
I usually do it different. I take it from here. Okay, let me just get it back to shape.
Okay, and you stretch
So-
a little bit.
No, I don't stretch at all. That's what I'm saying. It's like I keep my finger here, so I know that's
Okay.
the vinyl in cold. It gets up to there. So you lift, you hit more like this size.
Not here.
No, just here. And then you just can use it this exactly where the corner was and just hook it behind using it like this. But I don't hit too much the corner here. Not much heat here. There's more heat here. And then you can just lift the corner and from here, yes, and from here you just take it this way. And from here you take it up. So you lift, you apply heat. It's like from the corner, take the tension up. So you spread the tension. So see, like this. So from the corner, taking tension this way, and from this corner, taking tension up. And then
And then you have flat here.
yes, and then you just double check. You lift like this in the air.
Shrink back.
You hit, you check, you let it cool down, and then you can cut. Okay, so
Then we start.
depending on the fender, so we start different. This just, I usually cut it just about, so leave not much. Yeah.
On 5 centimeters.
Yeah. So it's easier to stretch.
Yes.
Cold stretch.
Yes. If you
Leave it too much, yeah,
yes.
it'll be harder to stretch. So we can apply just light heat or whatever. I can start from the top here, especially this side. So you won't move, just to keep this straight. I don't squeegee this. I will get to that later. So I just apply a little bit here on the top. Okay, so I only peel a little bit the liner, not all of it. I'm just keeping it for dust.
Leave.
Yeah, just like this.
Okay.
Yeah, so I keep this for dust. I don't want to just hang and start sticking like dust. And I'm trying to.
Only cold press.
Cold, yeah.
Cold pre-stretch.
Then you can start squeezing a little bit. And then we can lift from here. Same thing, just about here. I don't just go further, and I don't stick this either because we have to do the corner. So I stop. You can do maybe a little bit here just for dust, so dust doesn't sneak in.
You doesn't use this.
No, on this one you don't need it that much.
Okay. Only for HD vinyls?
Not mainly. Not much. So it's not like pull really hard. It's
Only
just,
for flat.
yeah, it's just a little bit, just to do this corner nice, so you won't have any glue, any creases here. So you can cut here, and then just the vinyl is gonna wrap himself.
Shrink back.
Yeah, exactly. So here as well, you just lift a little bit, apply some heat, vinyl will relax.
This vinyl is calendar too.
Yeah. All teckwrap vinyls are calendar. So you can see now, vinyl. It's just, I'm not stretching.
I like matte and satin.
Yeah,
it's
the finish.
perfect finish.
Yeah, the finish are really nice. Same, like apply some heat, especially on the edges, right here. Like light pull. So see, I'm not just pulling.
And with liner.
Yes, keep the liner will help you get equal stretch. So if you don't have the liner, you might pull more on the left, more on the right. And this one is equal pull. So
it's
I always,
the same here and here and here and
exactly.
here. Not here you have too much stretch.
Exactly.
Here zero.
Exactly. So I'm keeping all the time the liner, so I get the equal stretch. So you won't get like color difference or anything like that. Okay, so we got to the point here.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
George, you know, my English is very perfect.
I know. It's okay, don't worry.
It's shit, but you understand me.
Yes, I understand you, don't worry.
You understand me now. You doesn't understand me. Słuchajcie, ja się wycwaniłem troszeczkę. Ja ogólnie nie jestem nigdy od robienia wywiadów, ale George ma bardzo dużo ciekawych rzeczy do opowiedzenia i też chciałbym Wam je przekazać, bo warto takie rzeczy uwiecznić. Spędziliśmy prawie 2 dni, więc tych historii, których mi opowiedział, jest całe mnóstwo. Oczywiście wszystkich tutaj nie streścimy, ale mam takie kilka, które chciałbym Wam przedstawić. I się wycwaniłem troszeczkę z racji tego, że mój angielski jest English Perfect, to wziąłem sobie translator Google. Kurde, po tych 2 dniach już się zapomniałem, jak po polsku się mówi. Więc parę pytań sobie po prostu przetłumaczę i będzie mi łatwiej. Natomiast dla Was postaramy się dać jakieś napisy chociaż po angielsku. Mam nadzieję, że zrozumiecie, a George będzie mówił slowly. Slowly talk.
Okay.
How did your adventure begin in car wrapping?
In car wrapping, okay, so it was in, I think, 2009. In 2009, I was working, like doing something totally different, and then I had a passion for cars. I started doing my own car at the time. I had a Toyota Celica.
Toyota Celica?
Yeah, and back in 2009.
Which generation? Which generation?
It was I think 2004 or 2005, I think the model. And I started doing wrapping, bits. I've done like mirrors, interior, roof, then the hood, then doing.
And this is your first car?
Yes, which I started doing wrapping, and then I started doing bits like few panels here and there. Obviously, like Chinese vinyl, like carbon fiber, what we could find in that time. So I started doing like little bit, and then I started doing half of the car, and then I started doing the whole car, and it was like starting getting into it. Obviously, I wasn't good at the time because I had no experience. I just looked some few videos on the internet and trying to do my best. It was, say, like in a way, it was okay, Obviously, it wasn't perfect, the job, but I started doing more and more, and then I had friends who asked me to do, same thing. Can you wrap my interior? Can you do my roof? Can you do my hood? And I got more people inquiring about this. So then,
you learn wrapping from internet?
yes, from videos.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my first.
I'm the same.
Yeah, so that was my first experience, and then I got a unit, like my own place in Madrid, and I started doing, wrapping. So
And
I've
your
done
small business.
Yeah, very small business at the time. It's a totally different market, Spain in 2009, what is Spain now. People didn't know much about wrapping, so obviously it was a very hard time to try to find customers, make the customers pay for your services. And I think I only lasted maybe like 1 year. And then I had to close the shop because I wasn't making enough money to support the business. And then in 2010, yes, I closed. And I think in 2010, something maybe 2010, 11.
Start again.
I moved to UK.
Okay.
So I moved into UK. I started working for a garage, like a well-known garage in UK, in Birmingham, exactly. So I worked for them, I think, for a couple of years. It was there where I started the adventure, really working on supercars, because we had a daily basis Ferraris, Lambos, Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, and you start doing these cars. So obviously you gain a lot of experience, doing all the time supercars. I never done like in there.
But then you have very small experience in wrapping.
Yes, like we mean years.
Back then you still had little experience.
Yes. So that was the place, that company gave me the opportunity to grow and to learn. I was working with my colleagues at the time, so I was learning from them. They had more experience than myself, and slowly you learn from them, and then I became a little bit better. So I reached a point, I think I was working for them for like 2 or 3 years, and then I felt like this is the maximum I can grow in this company.
Okay.
So then I had to move.
Go.
Yeah, I just wanted to move to something different, do something different, not just cars on a daily basis. So I was a freelancer, working for the biggest 2 companies in UK at that time. They had jobs, especially in UK, like all across UK, and I was doing like trains, buses, helicopters, boats, planes, you name it, we've done it. Trucks, anything. Vans.
Not in one place.
Not in one place. You're just traveling. So I was like getting emails. Say, George, tomorrow you go to Doncaster. You're going to be there for 2 or 3 months. You have to wrap 15 trains.
Okay.
So we had 15 trains to get wrapped.
And you go there alone?
Yeah. No. We had the team. So we probably, for a train, we used to be like 20 guys. So we used to wrap that train in, I think we used to do 2 trains a week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so each train had 5 carriages. So we used to do 10 carriages a week, 20 people. Okay. So it was a good experience. We used to use like different vinyls. I tested all the makers. Yes, a lot of work. But we tested all the brands. I got, that time I used to work with all the brands. So I know probably, I don't know, 80% of the brands on the market available now, I've worked with them. So I know which I like, which I don't like, and it was a good experience.
We talk about this. You have many of information on this business, products, vinyls, coating, everything.
Because I tried everything. I tried many things, and I tried to offer to my customers the best product. So obviously, to get the best product, you have to try yourself, see which one works best, which will last longer for the customer, because obviously you're charging for a service and you want to provide to a customer, say like a ceramic coating, you want to provide to your customer ceramic coating which can last 3-4 years, which will be the best. I don't want to offer to my customer ceramic coating which will last 1 month or 6 months. Obviously, because you're charging for that service. So you want to offer your customers the best service and the best product on the market. So you have to trace, and I was lucky enough because I attended this kind of shows like FESPA, or you go all around these
I
shows.
was one time in Vespa
Yeah,
in Amsterdam.
yeah. So you can see other, what they launching.
big.
Yes, very big. And you can see what other companies they're launching, and can get samples and get information, and then you try the products. Maybe you maybe it's an advantage for you to have something different from anyone else. So it's always try to innovate, and maybe like sometimes you trace products made in Russia or made in Malaysia or made in China, which they're not available for the public now in Europe, but you can bring them, and it'll be like, maybe someone else will get to bring them in a couple of months, but you want to be the first one in using them. So you know what I mean. So you try to bring the best, what's the best on the market at the time.
Can you learn or other people wrapping from videos?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Okay, so
Why yes?
yes, you can have an idea how the things should be done. Okay, so but it depends. On the internet there are many videos which they're made just for showing purposes. So it's like, let me show you how to wrap a mirror in one piece. But they do it just for specific video. The guy will overstretch the vinyl, but just to make you, show you like, oh, this guy can do it. But that doesn't mean that it will last. They're two different things, One thing is to wrap and last. One thing is just to wrap and show. So there are many videos
Like Vespa.
Yes,
There is only show wrapping.
exactly. Let's overstretch the vinyl. That car is not going to a customer like
we
this.
can wrap all around one car in 20 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
It's
Same.
not wrapping for customers.
Yes, because
it's only for show.
Yes, I had the experience in the past when I was doing trainings, and I had guys at the training, and they asked me, why we're doing George this mirror in 2 pieces. So I explained to them. I've seen a guy on the internet, he was doing in one. Or let's do this bumper in 1 piece. Okay, it's possible. I can do a video and show you how to do a bumper in one piece, but it won't last.
But people won't see this.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagination
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, exactly. It's
And
just
it's very. It's more interested than the true wrapping.
exactly. But what I'm trying to do through my trainings when I teach other people is like, let me show you the good quality. So make this vinyl to last 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
But
I
you
don't-
like wraps in one piece, all things.
Yes, I like, but as I mentioned to you before, I'm doing it so I can see the limitations of the vinyl, because maybe you'll buy teckwrap from me, and then you're gonna have questions. George, is possible to do this, or is possible to do that? So then I have an answer for your question. So then I need to test the vinyl myself. So then what I do, I push it over the limits, like 90% of the time.
Okay, it's experience for us.
Yes, because I need to know is it possible to do something like very complex, and then I'll tell you, like we tried the Mystic Chrome. Say like it's possible to do the hood in one, but you're gonna have this problem or that problem. You have to use the infrared heater. It's not gonna work with the heat gun. Don't use the steamer, because I have to try this stuff. So I have answers to my customers, and when they're gonna ask, is it possible to do this, or how you recommend to do a certain panel? So then that's why I'm
Customers
testing.
must trust you.
Yes. Yeah, they do trust
In
me
Poland,
because
is many of customers who know more than you.
yes, I know. Some people are really proud and they don't want to take, some people they don't want to take, no for an answer or take your word for it or try your way because they think they know everything. So then you have to just let them do their thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't do much. You can't change their mind. I'm quite humble.
But sometimes I try this
yes, I know. I'm like a
and
really
I
humble
show him
person. So
my method.
yeah, exactly. But because I have to try just to have answers, people think I'm just fancy, you know, just showing off. Wow, this guy is doing this, that. But it's not. I'm not doing it like for a reason to show off. I'm just doing it for the reason I want to test the material, because teckwrap has been launching new vinyls like every couple of months. There are new products, new line. So obviously they changed a lot of the vinyls. So then I have to know how these products are like comparing to the last ones, you know, because they're improving something, but they make it maybe a little bit more difficult to apply. Like is the case of the HD vinyls. The finish is amazing, but it's harder than the previous version. So
Without glue lines.
yeah, exactly. So then you have
But
to.
you have methods. What can we do to wrap like doors, sample, without glue lines?
Yes, you have methods, but the easiest one is just to apply a tack reducer. You know, applying a tack reducer on the panel, it will reduce, say, 99% the possibility of making glue lines. But that's
So not vinyl is shit, but technique of wrapping is shit.
yes, as I mentioned to you, is like the calendar vinyl is very different from the cast vinyl. The teckwrap has got like a high tack. So when you're working with the high tack vinyl, then you have to change your way of installing. So you just can't peel all the liner, you have to work bit by bit. Like when we've done the door yesterday, I showed you I'm keeping the liner and taking it slowly. And this way, you know, I can squeegee out and I don't get lines. And it's just a different way to do it, you know, because if I was wrapping with different brand, say like you guys wrapping here with 3M, it's just a different way. So it's simple, like to wrap a door. You can peel all the liner and just slap it on. But you do the same with teckwrap, you're gonna struggle in lifting it back up because it's a high tack vinyl.
No tak jak widzicie po Black Friday'u właśnie tak wyglądają nasze półki. Wyczyściliście większość, ale chcę 3 zestawy zrobić i tak zastanawiałem się co i wymyśliłem, że niech to będzie taki profesjonalny zestaw leather conditioner i leather cleaner do Waszych skórek. Też skórki trzeba zabezpieczyć na zimę, także leather cleaner do czyszczenia, conditioner do zabezpieczenia, do tego jeszcze będzie pianowniczka, którą muszę znaleźć. No i elegancko. Więc słuchajcie, jeżeli pod tym wideo było 620 coś, to idziemy do przodu. Jeżeli pod tym wideo będzie 700 łapek w górę, to do 3 osób lądują takie zestawy do czyszczenia skórek, a jeszcze dorzucę białą mikrofibrę, tak żeby było tutaj już kompletnie. Także 3 zestawy do czyszczenia skórek. Jeżeli pod tym wideo będzie 700 łapek w górę i piszcie w komentarzach, dlaczego właśnie do Was miałby trafić zestaw do czyszczenia skór. Okay, let's talk about money.
Okay.
You work with expensive cars, Lambo, Ferrari, McLaren.
Yeah.
And I have a question, what the most expensive job you've done?
Like price-wise, like
Yes.
how much I charge.
Yes.
Okay, so the most expensive job is not a car,
Okay,
it's a boat, it's a yacht.
okay.
But talking about cars, I think the most expensive one was the Lamborghini Huracan STO,
Okay, and you charge how much?
around 12,000 euros.
For PPF or wrapping?
PPF.
PPF. 12,000
Yeah.
euros. Na polskie, razy 4, 3, tak na szybko Wam przeliczę. This was in UK?
Spain.
Spain.
Yeah, in Madrid.
Dobra, w Madrycie, oklejenie, STO jakbyście mieli, to kosztuje 50 000 złotych. Także a lot of money. But it's not the most expensive. You say the most expensive was yacht.
Yes. So the one I already done, say like it was 85,000. Is already done
85.
like 85,000 euros. It's been
85
done,
euro. 85 000 euro.
Been done this year in January, February in France.
Wrapping too or PPF?
Wrapping,
Wrapping.
full wrap.
Full wrap. Okay.
Yes, and then we're having an ongoing project which is gonna be like next year, which is gonna exceed like 600,000 euros.
One more time.
600,000
600,000 euros.
Yes, that's gonna have like PPF, fully PPF on a yacht. 6.
Ah, six.
Yeah,
600,000 euros.
yeah.
You know how much Polish zloty is this?
No idea. 2,580,000
2.5 million
zloty.
Polish zloty.
Yeah,
Okay, and-
obviously you don't get these kind of jobs like on a daily basis because these are massive projects. It will take months in doing
1 month,
1 or 2 months
1 or 2 months.
with 10,
Not
12
1
people.
week.
No, with 10, 12, 10 to 12
many?
people.
12 people.
12 people, yeah. Say like 10 installers and 2 people which is gonna prep, like
Okay.
clean, make sure the guys come in.
How big
Fit
is
the panel.
the yacht?
75 meter long.
Oh, 75, okay.
Yeah.
Here we have 20
Yeah,
meter.
so
Więc
almost 4 times longer,
4 times,
longer the size. Yeah,
4 razy nasza hala, taki jacht.
yeah.
Okay.
We done to the date. We done the longest one. Had the 33 meter. We've done a 29 meter. We've done a 19 meter and a 15 meter.
How many yacht you wrapped?
Just this year we've done 4.
4.
Four.
In this year.
Yeah.
Okay. And the weather doesn't przeszkadza. Fuck it.
Affect.
Właśnie to są te momenty, w których brakuje mi słów. Przeszkadzać.
5 minutes later.
Interrupt?
Yes.
The weather doesn't interrupt? Nie wiem.
Yes.
We
Actually,
have here 0 degrees.
yes. So it's not possible. Okay. When we've done the first yacht this year in January or February, I think we came back in February because in January we didn't have the perfect weather. So we've done it in February. I think we had like 12, 15 degrees during the day, but we positioned the yacht in such a way we get sun on the left side in the morning and sun on the right side in the evening. Because you only can work when the sun was hitting the panel, so it makes the vinyl slightly warmer, and it was possible to install.
To
Obviously,
make this on the other side.
yes. Some yachts, they're fully covered. They're gonna make like a tent around them. The yacht is gonna be inside, and they're gonna have like heat going in. So it's possible then to do it even though outside is at 0 degrees or 5 degrees or it's raining, it's not raining, so then it's easier. But we don't get all the time these kind of facilities to have the boat fully covered. So then you have to just do your best.
For me, it's very hard work. This
Yeah.
is very big boat.
Yeah,
And you're so small.
yeah.
I wrapped 20 years and now I'm learning too.
Yeah,
But
this,
not big things,
yeah, small
only
things.
small things.
Yeah, but this
But
is
we have many small
many
things.
small things. You always learn, you know. You never know everything. You always learn new techniques, new materials. So you have to be always on the update with everything because they're launching new materials. So obviously, it's different from the previous materials. They install different. They have different tools on the market. So then
The
you
new
have
tools.
to exactly. So always it's something new. You know, you'll never know everything 100%. And this is the way. It's just you have to keep doing it, keep learning, and keep practicing. But it's not always about for how many years you're doing the wrapping. This is, from my point of view, is a mistake. You can say I've been doing for 10 years, and some other guy can do it for 5. Doesn't mean that the guy with 10 has more experience than the other guy with 5. The experience comes from how many cars you've done in those 10 years, because
And how many skills you have.
exactly. But doing hard cars, say like if you wrap daily basis Lamborghini Aventador, and the other guy is wrapping Renault Clio. You know, there's different cars, they're harder to wrap. So obviously, if you're doing like, I don't know, to say 500 cars in 5 years, there's different from the other guy who done 100 cars in 10 years. So obviously, you're gonna have more experience when you do harder cars or harder panels. So you have to kind of figure out a way to do it the best.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. O, mi się spać. W ogóle ja to nie wiem. W poprzednim wcieleniu byłem chyba misiem. Nie, misiem byłem, bo misie zapadają w sen zimowy i się budzą jak już jest ciepło i ja też tak chcę. Ja nie chcę zimy, nie lubię zimy po prostu, nie wiem. Dajcie znać w komentarzach, czy wy lubicie zimę. Mi w zimę jest zimno, a ja nie lubię, jak mi jest zimno, więc nie lubię zimy. Dobra, moi drodzy, ja się trochę pochorowałem, trochę mnie kaszel męczy, więc powolutku będziemy kończyli ten odcinek. Jeszcze raz gratuluję wszystkim, którzy wygrali boksy. Bierzcie udział w kolejnym konkursie, więc pamiętajcie, 700 łapek w górę pod tym wideo i rozdamy 3 zestawy do czyszczenia skór. Także bierzcie udział, warto, tak jak widzicie, fajna zabawa, mi się podoba i z góry, bardzo z góry chciałem wszystkich przeprosić za mój angielski. My English is very perfect. Ale z drugiej strony jestem z siebie dumny, że próbowałem cokolwiek i dużo zrozumiałem i najważniejsze właśnie jest to, żeby wyciągnąć jak najwięcej lekcji, a George przekazał bardzo dużo bardzo fajnych informacji, które też pojawią się na nowej platformie i chyba, nie, jeszcze nie zdradzę Wam domeny, bo domena jest w trakcie, chociaż już ją kupiliśmy, to Wam zdradzę. Obserwujcie wrapster.tv. Już niedługo pod tą domeną będzie gruba platforma i tam się pojawią też w pełnej okazałości filmy z George'em i nie tylko, a filmy tam będą dodawane regularnie. Dobra, już więcej nie będę gadał, kończymy kleić M3 folią 3M. No jest tak śmiesznie. Więc klejmy zmiany koloru, zabezpieczanie lakieru bezbarwnymi foliami ochronnymi, matowymi, błyszczącymi, szkolenia. Na to wszystko Was zapraszam. Kontakt i wszystkie najważniejsze linki zostawiam Wam pod tym wideo. Trzymajcie się, miłej niedzielki. Cześć! Pamiętajcie, warto subskrybować ten kanał, bo będzie więcej fajnych rzeczy.
You know I love it when you got that ass bouncing on me like a basketball. Baby, you could have it all. Only title that I gave you is this wave that I'm on, yeah. Saying that she love me, so I'm playing along. Looking her direction, now she taking it off. And I can't stop thinking about your curves. Teach you about the bees and the birds.